Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic weekend. For today's message we're going to be looking at the divine masculine energies, and if you would like a personal reading or twin flame coaching, please check the description box below. And we can begin with the first card. I have never hungered for anyone like this. I am sexually starving for you and only you. What we're really both starving for is the divine. What we really fell in love with was and is the divine. That's the central piece. Your desire for the divine manifests as your twin flames desire for you, because the divine will match whatever you're giving here. If you don't want your twin flames, it means you don't want the divine, and that's a good way to not get the divine or your twin flame. But don't worry, you're perfectly powerful. The thought of being with you one day is what gets me through today. Well, what we're really desiring one day is the ascension, enlightenment, the permanent cessation of all suffering. And don't worry, we are going to be doing it together. And don't worry, you're perfectly powerful. When you come to want the divine, and that's all you want, how could I not be there? It has never been about going after your twin flame, but going after the divine, and that's what you're doing through every mirror exercise, the pursuit of God. When you give the divine a permanent home, the divine gives you a permanent home. When you give God a permanent commitment, He gives you a permanent commitment. You have to love the divine to continue with all that you are. Completely surrender yourself here. There's nothing better to be doing. A sacred gift is coming to you. There's nothing better than the divine, and that's what you want from me. That's what you want from your twin flame. What you're trying to get from me, you're trying to get God from me. Squeeze out the God juice. Lock down the God juice and put God on tap. The divine is not an object to be used, but a being to have a relationship with. And you don't have a relationship so you can get stuff. That's not it. Now, what you're seeking with the divine is what you're seeking from your twin flame. Go to the divine and you won't be able to not be with me. Awakened awareness. You've done so much so far. If you think that's not enough, it is. But it's not the thing. Walking towards the divine is the thing. Yeah, you will achieve harmonious twin flame union and perfect union, or full enlightenment. You have the tools and you've already achieved the big thing. How to love and be with the divine. You know how to do that. The mirror exercise evolves into a relationship with your creator. The way you lead your life will be a divine dance that will lead to sex with your twin flame. It don't matter when you get to go to bed with the divine through your twin flame. That's not the most important thing. It doesn't matter when you're talking. Do you need to talk on the dance floor all the time? Do you have to have your phone out the whole time? The Holy Spirit speaks through me today. The Holy Spirit's voice is loud as your willingness to listen. Know that I'm dancing with you, even if I'm all the way across the floor. You're still dancing with me. That's what I'm making to teach you. If we're not talking, even if I'm not giving you the time of day at the moment, I'm still dancing with you and showing you who really matters to you, and that's the divine. And you know that. I am jealous, I admit it. You attract lots of attention and I feel intimidated by this. I look at you and think, This magnificent goddess can have absolutely any man she wants. But I'm having a little bit more trouble believing that I'm the one you want. That I'm the only one you want. But that's just a block of unworthiness that we're both working through. And you're doing that magnificently by embodying more and more your own femininity, your own divinity. I like that when you do that. I'm all over that. Do more of that. You know what matters. You know what you're achieving. In a sense, it's not about attaining harmonious union, even though it is a goal. But the relationship with the divine is the goal. It's not the heart, and it's not the journey being hard that makes it meaningful. Investing your love makes it meaningful. The only thing that the divine doesn't have is your love. And all you want to do is give the divine your love. Does that sound hard? Yeah, this is the way to have a peaceful, harmonious relationship with life itself. Do you have a tumultuous relationship with the divine? Or a harmonious one? Are you deciding to cultivate that harmony? It's an important decision to invest and cultivate in this area. I hunger for your touch, your kiss, and the warmth of your body, and I need you now. You don't grab it or force it into your life and that makes you happy. That's not what being strong is. True strength and true grit comes from a decision to cultivate strength. If you desire more, keep on loving. Chop wood, carry water both before and after enlightenment. Yeah, that illustrates how unimportant the event of enlightenment is and how critical the chopping wood and the carrying water is. It means dance, romance yourself, love the divine, give to the divine. Love like that is earned. It's a consistent input of investment day after day. But the building of that trust. Not about giving the trust and then getting the thing. That's the difference between someone you've just met and someone you've known a lifetime. You know who to trust more. You'll trust more the person with whom, when the relationship is tested, they're still there for you and you for them. And that's why you will be tested. Move with the flow. So surrender deeper. Do you trust the divine with your love life? Will you still love the divine when the divine asks of you every day? Yes, every day. You are that way. Only when the divine speaks does it matter. It's not always words. You know the divine language, what you're hearing. What you're hearing to do, and your divine relationship is enough. Look at how much you've achieved, how far you've come in this relationship. You didn't come here for it to be slow. You came for it to shake you up a little bit. Earth, nature, nurture. You already have everything. There's absolutely no problem with watching it unfold. Do you read the first and then the last page of a book? Is that what you go on a trip for? The journey is where the meaning happens. Harmonious union happens because there's meaning that needs to happen in between. And only your meaning, no one else's. You go on this journey to extract the meaning. Not really extract, but come into union with the divine. Dance with the divine. At the end of the dance, you get the thing. What does that matter though? You're going to get the thing. You should really know that by now. So relax, you're going to get the thing and it's going to mean so much to you. That's what matters. Not, oh, she's getting it, I'm right behind. I'm going to get it, I'm not getting it, I got it. No, that's not it. The journey is what matters. Are you not taking steps every single day? Even if they're not even intentional steps, they're happening. Life is happening for you. Even if you're doing the same stuff every day, different stuff is happening. What matters is inevitable. It's impossible to prevent. Love created me like itself. You are the work of God, and his work is wholly lovable and wholly loving. And that is how a man must think of himself in his heart, because that is what he is. The meaning is unstoppable. You will get meaning because you can't help but live life. You can choose to live it with the divine or in separation. Even that choice is an illusion. The quick way out of the illusion is the moment that you decide it's over. That's not the exciting point, whether the illusion will end or when. It's where now you're going to stop giving it energy. And when are you going to start giving the living of your life energy? Not the meaning that matters, but the living that matters. It's not a contradiction. How could you stop living life? You can choose the illusion of separation, or you can choose union, but you can't stop living. Yeah, this is about living the perfect life. And you're doing fantastic at it. Okay, everybody, I'm going to end this message here. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.